Hey there, welcome back. Today, my friends, I really need your help to sort through and declutter this box of ASMR triggers. So I did a video like this once before of sorting through this box, which I'll link to. That time the box was not quite so overflowing as it is today, and there's just a lot of stuff in here. And so let me give you a little background. You can get a little preview here of some of the things you can see. It's quite heavy, so I'm going to put it down. Maybe I'll give you some more tapping on the box when it's a little less full. I know that many ASMR creators have entire rooms or entire shelving systems, etc., where they store all of their props that they use for ASMR. I am a creator who has always tried very hard not to buy a lot of new things for my channel. I always try to use props from my house, from my environment. I like to reuse things, that sort of thing. And so a lot of times for videos, I just go around my house and gather up some things. But over time, there have been some things that I thought were particularly good props that I wanted to keep in one place for that purpose. So this is a box that I received a gift in one year. I think it was some plants. So it's a cardboard box, but wrapped in wrapping paper. And I started throwing things into this box. And for a while, I had it pretty well organized. But this past year, I just have thrown a lot of things into it. I don't really know exactly what might be in the bottom of this. I do not know what might be in the bottom of this. I think I'm going to move, maybe I will, I think I'm going to try to move the mic a little closer to me here. Pardon this sound. And I'm going to say right off the bat that this might not be the best video to watch specifically for trying to go to sleep. Maybe this might be a better video to watch if you're just hanging out, having this in the background, because I might make some strange, not particularly ASMR friendly sounds as I'm testing things out here. That's kind of the point, is that I want to test things and see what is worthy of being in the ASMR trigger box and what might need to go. So I should be giving you some sounds as I'm talking. I'll give you this fabric sound of my sweater as a preview. This was a hand-me-down from my sister. She was cleaning out her closet this fall and gave me this sweater, and I love it. It's so cozy because it is still so cold here where I live. So I just thought this would be a fun little project for us to work on together. And then I will know exactly what is in my trigger box, and maybe I can bring to you some old favorites, some ones we haven't seen in a while, and then maybe get some stuff out of this box that isn't really stuff that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to start pulling things out, and you know, for me, I usually spend forever with each trigger, but if I do that today, we'll never get through this. People do those like 100 trigger videos. Sky ASMR does those, and I love them. If I did a video like that, it would probably be like a 3-hour video, which might not be a bad thing. But for today, I want to try to move through these things. So we'll spend a little time with each thing. I'll kind of make a determination of what I think of it. If there are particular items in here that you really love, please tell me in the comments so that I can have your input in determining what I keep here and how I proceed with this. And of course, this is, all for fun. It's not like I'm going to necessarily banish things forever, but let's just dive in and see what happens. So this first thing is something Yeah, that's nice. This is a little set of lotion and lip balm that I just got for Christmas this year and haven't opened yet because I thought that the box would probably make a good unboxing type trigger, and I think that is true. So I am going to keep this. I might set aside a sort of like more immediate to-do trigger pile area of things I know I'll sort of do once and then they'll be done, and then things that are kind of more ongoing that I want to keep to use repeatedly, which are the things I'll keep in the box. So I do like this little box. I think it would be fun to unbox this lotion. Oh, see, that was not very relaxing. I don't think I'll edit that out. I'll just keep that in for humor. I think it would be fun to do a little unboxing with you. This is going to be a silly video. So we will definitely keep this, and we will do that. Okay, and then this is a little kitty cat scrubby that I also got in my Christmas stocking, I think this year. Is that where this came from? Maybe it's actually from last year, and I just had it in the kitchen downstairs, actually. And I really like this sound. I think it's a nice sound. I used it in one of my eyes closed videos, the most recent eyes closed video I did. So unless I get in desperate need of a scrubby in the kitchen, which I probably won't because I have some others, I think I will keep this in the trigger box because I really like that sound. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. This is a little bamboo box. I think it's technically a salt box that I haven't used in a video in quite a while, but I do like the sound of it. Okay, so just like decluttering, like when you do decluttering for real with anything else, I think I might have to have like a maybe pile and a yes pile. And the maybe pile are things that maybe I will keep in the trigger box, or maybe I will just return to a place somewhere in my household. This one's nice. I could actually use this in my kitchen and then maybe pull it out if I was doing like a specific lid video or something, but I think this one is fine, but not exceptional. So maybe I will actually take this back to my kitchen, and the current salt well, I do have a wooden salt well actually that I use, and it's actually, I've had it for a long time, and maybe it could stand to be upgraded, so I don't know. Okay, we'll see. Tell me if you absolutely love this little container and want to hear more of it in the future. Okay, we'll keep moving on. This is so quick for me. Okay, these are my, generally, when I want a bigger pair of scissors sound, I sometimes actually go and get my actual hair cutting scissors that I used to use to cut my own hair. I haven't done that in a while. And to cut Justin's hair. Now I do still cut Justin's hair, but I use an actual little barber's shaving thing, if you know what I mean, rather than scissors. And I'm trying not to snip on my own hair too much. So sometimes I use those, but these are a good pair of scissors. I might actually put these on my desk in case I need to use a real pair of scissors for something, but these are a good ASMR scissor sound, I think. So I think these can probably stay in the trigger box. I'm not being very definitive about these things, am I? But it's still fun to go through them. Okay, this is an exciting one. This is probably not going to stay in the trigger box forever, but it's something I thought of recently, and so I put it on top of the triggers here. This is my book light that I clip, onto a book and use when I need light on a book when I'm reading. Haven't been reading that much the last week and a half because I haven't had my glasses. I'm really hoping my glasses come in soon because I'm really missing them. But it occurred to me that this could be an excellent thing to use as a light trigger. Like if I was doing, a cranial nerve exam or wanting you to follow the light, that sort of thing, because it has 3 brightness settings on it. So I think this lowest brightness setting could be really nice. Usually when I do light triggers, I don't do them very often because I don't really have a good light for it. And again, I've never invested in buying an actual medical light type light. You can follow this light if you want to while I'm talking. And the little mini flashlights that I do have, I feel like are kind of harsh for a light trigger. So I thought this could be pretty cool. So let me know if you like this light. Maybe I'll click it up one more. I think the absolute brightest setting might be too bright. But let me know what you think of this and if you think it would be good to use as a light trigger. So I'm going to continue to use this as a book light. It doesn't have to live in the trigger box, but it's something that I will draw on if I need it for a light trigger video. Okay, this is my go-to. Some of these I've used recently, so these ones on the top are not quite so mysterious. This is my go-to liquid sound, This little glass container of sage hydrosol, is that what they call it? Yes, sage hydrosol, that I added water to a long time ago and kind of watered it down a little more so I could keep using it, but it still smells lovely of sage, and obviously it's mostly for the sound. I just think it's a nice spray bottle sound. So this one will definitely stay in the trigger box for sure. This is a little kitty-shaped hair clip that I got in my Christmas stocking, and I thought might be a nice trigger sound. I think there's a plane, but we're gonna keep going, friends. I was watching a Sky ASMR video the other day where she purposefully kept a plane in because someone had requested that and said that they like the plane sounds, and it actually was kind of like a relaxing background sound, so I'll leave in the plane. This is fine, but it's not groundbreaking, so I think I'll actually put it with my hair clips and use it as a hair clip, but it's cute. Isn't it cute, the little kitty clip? So I'm showing it to you, and maybe I'll pull it out, because like I said, I pull things out of, where I have my jewelry and my clips and my clothes and my kitchen stuff and my, household stuff all the time. I use that kind of stuff in videos. So let me know if the kitty clip is doing it for you. Maybe I could use this. I've been wanting to do a haircut video coming up, so maybe I could use this to, clip back your hair if I'm doing a haircut video. So that could work. Am I moving quickly through these at all, or am I still going really slow? I have no idea. Okay, this next group, this is a grouping. This is a grouping of postcards. And I used to have, I think I had most of these, I used to have these up on my wall when the last time I was working in an actual office. Remember that? When we used to work in actual offices? I mean, I know a lot of people still do. But these were things that I had up on my wall in my office, and when I didn't have an office anymore, when I left my last job and brought the stuff from my office home, I kept these because I thought it would be fun maybe to do a tracing video with them. So maybe I will keep them for that. Let me know if you'd like to see a tracing video, but I will show you to them right now because they're really cute. This one has a comma that is saying to a period, don't stop, keep going, which I think is really cute. This one has a sloth on it, and it says, super sloth, I will rescue you at my own pace. Oh, this is a card, a birthday card that my sister-in-law made on her, what are they called? Her Cricut? Is that what it's called? Cricut machine that can punch holes in paper and make cool things. And I used this in my birthday party video I made a few years ago. And I thought it made a good tappy cardboard sound and maybe good for tracing. So, T-Rex birthday. Keep that with my postcards. This one says, when life gives you lemon, squeeze them in people's eyes. Which isn't a very kind sentiment, but I thought it was funny. I think I bought most of these, you know, like if you're having a frustrating day and someone says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. This might be what you feel like saying to them in return. I think I bought these postcards, actually, the last time I was in Ireland, which was in 2018, maybe. The last time I was in Cork at Vibes and Scribes, which is my favorite bookshop there, maybe my favorite bookshop in the whole world. And I bought all these postcards there. Okay, keep going, Devan, keep going. And this one has a Rubik's Cube on it, and he is saying to you, it's okay if you mess up. And, you know, that's a sentiment that I embrace. These make a really nice sound. So, okay, maybe I could do a tracing and postcards sound video. I mean, this whole little endeavor here is going to give me more ideas for videos than I could ever do. So that's the fun of it. It's great to have a long list of possibilities. Okay, there might be more postcards hiding in here, but that's a good list of those. Okay, there's also some pieces of paper in here. Well, I don't know why I put these in here. These were from when I pulled triggers out of a hat. For one of my videos, and so I wrote triggers on little pieces of paper, and I guess I kept them because I thought I might do that again. And this one was no mic cover, so I don't know. I guess maybe I'll honor these for 5 seconds. No mic cover. No mic cover for a moment. No mic cover for a moment. This is a trigger that I love, and I will continue doing videos with no mic cover, so I don't really need this to tell me that, but maybe I will keep these little pieces of paper. And for the purposes of this video, I did decide to keep the mic cover on because, again, I didn't know if there might be any unexpected harsh sounds, and I wanted to guard against that. This is a little burlappy pouch. That's something I was given, came in. Thought it might make like a nice fabric sound. Yeah, it's fine. It's not thrilling me. I think that might go in the no pile if I'm going to have a no pile. This is a long-time favorite of mine. This is a little faux flower. A little, you know, they're usually called silk flowers. I don't think this is actually silk. Silk flower that is on a little bracelet. And I got this as a party favor at a party many, many moons ago. And the idea, I probably can't actually get it on my wrist. Can I get it on my wrist? And you could wear it as a little bracelet. Can I do this? You could wear it as a little bracelet and then have your little flower on your wrist, and then it has somewhere on it, is it on the back, a little light that you can turn on. Oh, has it finally burnt out? Oh, I used to use this for light triggers because it was one of the few little lights that I had. Oh, you know, I don't think it has any light left to it anymore. I don't think it has any light left to it anymore. It has a nice velcro sound. And I do like this. I like this rustliness of the petals. So, well, I don't know what else I would do with this, and I hate to just throw it away. I hate throwing things away. I know that's inevitable sometimes, but I hate throwing things away. So, I think I will keep this. Ooh, is that good? Like a crinkly mic brushing thing? Like, please, if there's anything in particular you do end up liking in this, just like throw a bunch of timestamps in the comments for me or something. I would love that. I mean, I want you to be relaxing, obviously, so don't feel like this video is giving you like an assignment, but of course I would love your input. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that in with these things in this box. Okay, this is also in the category of me hating to throw things away. I try to avoid plastic and foam and stuff as much as I can, but we all know how difficult that is. So whenever I do get a piece of foam, I always evaluate it as to whether it might make a good trigger sound. I think this piece of foam actually came with the Blue Yeti. I have a few pieces of foam, I think, that came with the Blue Yeti, you know, which I've had for over 3 years now. So, yeah, that's kind of a nice little sound. And I feel like these kinds of things are good in the eyes closed videos because I can have you guess, you know, what kind of material is this. So, okay, little foam, you can live to see another day. Put you in my yes pile. This is a little crocheted, I think this is supposed to be like, that you could use to like cleanse your face with, like a little reusable cleansing circle. It's, you know, basically a little crocheted, what do you call that in crochet? The little squares or circles, the little pieces that you make. That word is escaping me right now. But it's a little piece of crocheted fabric that I have always thought has a nice fabric sound and might also, maybe that's a video I should do, is using different things to brush on this mic cover instead of just my hands. I just did a video where I did mic scratching and brushing with my fingers, but maybe I should do it with other things. Okay, that's a keeper then. Okay, now these two things are kind of in the same category, so I guess I'll do this one first. This is a measuring tape, obviously. See my measuring tape. And I don't do a lot of measuring in videos, even though I really like measuring. When I watch other people's videos, Abby ASMR does beautiful measuring. I love her measuring in her videos. But I don't know, I always feel awkward when I'm doing it. Maybe it's the size of the little table footstool thing that I have my mic on, but I always, and you're far away today because I wanted to make sure you could see everything with the triggers, but I don't know, I always feel kind of awkward, like I'm bumping into things if I'm trying to measure you, and I don't know, it always gets chaotic, which maybe isn't a bad thing, so I don't know. This is a tape measure that I have always kept in here for tape measure-y type things. I mean, I don't need a tape measure that often in my real life. I'm not doing any sewing and stuff these days. I've done a little bit of that over the years, but I do think tape measures make a good make a good sound. So I'll probably keep this in the trigger box. I should probably, maybe if I rolled it up neatly, will that make a sound at all? Yeah, it's kind of making a sound, right? Is this worth the time to roll up a tape measure? You know what, probably not, because it's probably just going to get crinkled up in the box again anyway. But this will give us a moment of just chilling out here. So, has anyone ever done this before as a trigger, rolling up a tape measure? Okay, I don't know if that really helped that much, but it makes me feel like things are a little bit neater, and I will put that back with my things to keep. Now, this is a ribbon that I threw in here because I thought it might be cool to use like as a pretend measuring tape, but these sequins that are on it are not on it very well, and if I move my hands across it, then those little sequins just start flying off. And I tried to, yeah, I'm not even going to do that anymore because, I mean, it's fine. I have sequins around me, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think this little piece of ribbon has, you know, much to, I don't know, maybe I should tie it around, the microphone. This will probably make an unpleasant sound, but Sky ASMR sometimes puts a ribbon on her microphone for decoration. That probably looks sloppy and weird. I won't do that. But maybe that could be a decoration, or I'll just put it back in my little box of things where I have wrap and decorations and ribbons for gifts and things. I think it belongs there. Okay, this is another little pouch. I mean, whenever I get something that comes in a little pouch like this, I'm always like, what am I supposed to do with these little pouches? What am I supposed to do, friends, with all these little pouches? I don't know what kind of voice this is, but you know, it's like if I'm opening up my trench coat and saying, hey, you want to buy a little pouch? Like, what am I supposed to do with these? And I hate throwing them away again. So I try to reuse them, you know, when I can. But, you know, this one isn't really doing it for me either. So maybe I will make a little pile of these pouches, see if I can actually use them in a practical way for something, rather than just having them be hiding in my trigger box and not serving any purpose. This is a great piece of foam. This foam came with the Blue Yeti. I do remember that. And I like the sound of this foam. I do like the sound of this foam. Okay, foam. So you are a keeper. These things are making me laugh. This was from a game. I don't even remember what game, but some game of ours where you had to punch out some little tokens or something, and I had thought that maybe it would be cool in a video because I could like look at you through it, or I could use it to measure you, or I could use it to be like boop, 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 to pretend like it was like pretend it was like a touchpad on your face or something. But I don't know. I think maybe I used it one time. I don't know. Okay, this is gonna go, gosh, can I even remember my piles? This is gonna go in like the maybe pile, if there's still a maybe pile over there. Okay, this is just some construction paper. Oh my gosh, friends. Way back in the very early days of my channel, before I had this microphone, when I had a microphone, it was a hand-me-down microphone from someone that didn't actually work very well, didn't try using it for very long. Someone requested that I do a paper tearing video. And so deep in the archives of Quiet Comfort ASMR, there is a very poor audio quality roleplay video of me being like in an office and having you help me tear paper. And I think this is like the leftover construction paper from that. So I probably don't need this. I think I'll put this back in my craft box. And then if there's a specific role play or something where I want some construction paper, I can always go to my craft box and get it. Oh, here's another card. This is another birthday card with a little dog with a balloon on its tail. I'll put that with the postcards. Maybe I'll sort through those a little more separately. Okay, so here's some more little pieces of paper. Close cupped binaural whispering. Okay, I will whisper for a second. I will whisper for a second. I will whisper for a second with my hands cupped. I wasn't really planning to do those little pieces of paper as a bonus, but I guess I should honor them. Okay, this is a little poppy bracelet, like a little, I don't know what you call these, a little fidget popper that has the little things that you pop one at a time. It's not the best one because since it's a bracelet, I feel like it doesn't have like the best structure. They were giving these away at my library once as part of the like summer reading program or something, and I took one because I thought it might be a good trigger, but I don't know, this is kind of hard to work with. Do you like this? Do you like this? I don't know. Like I said, my niece has some of these, but they're like a bigger shape, so they have more structure, so you can really pop them more easily. This one, I feel like it's hard to get the popping sound out of it. So tell me if you like that, but I think this might be a no. I think I might just give this to my niece to have as a little colorful bracelet because she would probably like that. So, okay, put that over there. Oh, we're getting through things, friends. Okay, oh, okay. This is my little teeny magnifying glass that I used. It's very dirty. That I used in my last Velma video that I gave to you as like a new aspiring member of Mystery Inc. So I guess I should keep that. Maybe I'll have a little more. I mean, I could have more than one box. Maybe I'll have a box for like more specialty items that go with a particular role play or something. Here's another postcard. This is actually a card that has the Loch Ness Monster on it and says, "The important thing is that I believe in myself." So maybe I got this one in Scotland. I don't remember. But I think that's really cute. So the important thing is that I believe in myself. It doesn't matter if anyone else believes in me. I'm doing a pretty good job at moving through these pretty quickly, aren't I? Hand movements. This one says hand movements. Okay, I'll give you a little 2 seconds of hand movements. I do love doing hand movements. It's one of my favorite triggers to do and to watch. So we will continue to keep hand movements in the mix, of course, of course. Let me see. Ooh, this is a little, like a little drawer sachet. Still smells nice. It has a little kitty and a little flower on it. It makes a nice crinkly sound. It does make a nice crinkly sound. Yeah, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Okay, this is another light. Kind of like a book light. Like a little clip-on light. Or like to clip on your device, I guess, or something. But I thought, made kind of a nice clippy sound, but I don't know. That's not really amazing. I guess maybe I could see if this has some function in my house. And if not, then I don't know. I think it's really not really that great as a trigger. Okay, we're getting down in here now. I don't know if I've used this in a video yet, but I love this. This is a container that some tea came in that I got. Joyful Heart Tea. Joyful Heart tea. from Banyan Botanicals. And isn't it just such a pretty little container? A pretty little cylindrical container with flowers all around the bottom of it. And great for tapping, I thought. Great for tapping, and great for kind of like these slidey lid sounds. Yeah, this is definitely a keeper. Definitely a keeper. We'll feature that. We will feature that sometime soon. Okay, things are going to start collapsing here. I did use this in a video. This is a weird little foam tube that came with the couch cover that my mom got us when we got our puppy Foxy. And my mom was kind enough to buy us a cover for our couch to protect it from puppy messes. And it came with these weird things that you were supposed to like push down, I think, like in behind the cushions of the couch, like to help the cover stay in, like between the back of the couch and the seat. We couldn't figure out how to use them. So that seemed like a waste. So I kept one of them because I thought it made some nice ASMR sounds, and I do like the tappiness of this. So I will keep this one. I am moving so fast. I never move this fast in videos. Obviously, this is a keeper. If I have anything close to like a signature prop, like the way GB has the toaster coaster, if I have anything like a signature prop, it is probably this Cactus Pouch. Because I love tapping on it. I love how it sounds. So I've never put this pouch like into use for makeup or travel or anything like that. I just reserve it for tapping on. I've used it in many videos. So for now, it can stay with the other triggers because I do really like it. Okay, these are my watercolor paints, which I got a long time ago because I wanted to try doing some watercolor painting since Justin and I really enjoyed doing painting in our library. But so far the only thing I've used them for are my face painting videos as a prop. So you know what, I'm going to keep this out and put it downstairs. It's kind of like a covered ottoman, like it's something you can sit on but that has storage in it, that I have our art supplies in. And I'm going to put this with my art supplies so that I can actually start painting. There's no reason I can't pull it out when I want to do a face painting video, but that should be more than an ASMR prop. I should use that for its intended purpose. Oh, didn't know this pouch was in here. This is another pouch. I think I put this in here because I think I used it as a zipper sound in a video. Maybe in an eyes closed video, like a guess the sound video. And I do like the sound of this zipper, but I also really like this pouch. Isn't it pretty? Like from a functional standpoint. So I'm going to pull it out of the trigger box. I will put it back with my travel pouches and things that I use in day-to-day life because I really like it. It's pretty. I think it was a gift from a friend a long time ago, and I really like it. Okay, well, my piles over here, everything other than what's definitely going back in the trigger box has gotten in a little bit of disarray, but that's okay. I can work on that. This is a little gift box. It's fine, but not anything amazing. If I was doing a specific box video, I could use it. I think I'll put it with the ribbon, put it back in my gift wrap area. Here is another card. has a kind of meditating figure within a lotus on it. I mean, my sister-in-law makes these beautiful cards and I like to keep them. Maybe I'll put this one up on my wall because it's very pretty. So I'll sort through the postcards in a little more detail later. Mic scratching. Just did a whole video of this, friends, so, you know, you can go enjoy that if you would like to. Oh my goodness, this is so fast-paced for me. Okay, another little piece of construction paper. Make a little bit of a different sound with it that time. Okay, here is, you know what, this is a flashlight, which I'm not even going to shine in your eyes because it's quite bright. I've used it as a light trigger, but I don't know, I just think it's too bright. I mean, I guess I can. I think I've used it, oh, is it even, I think I've used it to scan you, to be like, zoom, 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 zoom. I love when Luna Bloom does this. Zoom, zoom. But I think I need to find a little more gentle of a light, and this would probably be put to better use, like actually in my household as a flashlight. Ooh, here's a little, is this empty? Yes, this is a little empty dropper bottle, which I used, I think, when I did cranial nerve exam video. Wow. I don't need this for anything specifically. I have some of these in my apothecary, for when I make herbal tinctures and things like that. But I think I can spare this one and leave it in the trigger box for now. Let's see. Ooh, another one of these little. I have two of these. Okay. Well, one of these, because they do smell good, one of these I will actually put in one of my drawers, and one of them can stay in here. Oh my goodness, friends, I forgot these were in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Do you know what this is? This is a glasses case that has the little prints on it. These are my old glasses. Oh my gosh, these are my old glasses. Okay, I'm about to transform into normal Devan. Are you ready for this? Ooh, okay, yeah, prescription is definitely off in these. I probably shouldn't leave these on because they'll probably give me a headache. I've been kind of having headaches this past week not having my normal glasses. And when I get my new prescription, which is going to be some new extra strong, super duper lenses, I might struggle with headaches, they told me, as I'm getting used to those. But these are my old glasses, exact same frames as the ones I have had most recently that I will be getting back because I love these frames. I had two different sets of lenses in these frames, and then when I went for the third lens, they were like, nope, we can't just pop them in and out anymore. These are too brittle. They'll crack if we try to do that. So who knows? I trusted them. But I kept these because people sometimes do, I can't even do this without closing my eyes. It's too weird. People do lens tapping as a trigger. But I was always like, dude, I'm not going to do that on my actual glasses because I don't want to risk hurting them. So I kept these. But I don't have nails, so maybe that doesn't do it. I kept these thinking maybe I would do glasses tapping, but you know what, that's kind of weird. Let me know if that's a trigger that you like love for some reason. But I think I really just want to donate these to a place that, and is there tape stuck on them? I have no idea why there's tape stuck on them. I want to donate these to a place that, you know, reuses frames for people who need them. So I don't think I'm going to leave them in the trigger box. Oh, I have quite a few paintbrushes in here, which I do like to use for mic brushing type things, but I did originally get these to use with my actual paints and do actual painting. So I think I will use those with that, and then maybe I can get some more brushes. Oh, that is really nice to to use specifically for ASMR. So maybe I'll just get another set of brushes, and then I'll have one for painting and one for ASMR. Because that is really nice. Okay, what else do we have in here? We have some gloves. Which I'm not a huge fan of glove sounds. It's not like my favorite. But for certain videos, I think they are a nice thing to have. So we will keep those. We have another little silk flower. So if I do my brushing the mic with other things video, could be useful for that. Another flashlight. See, that's bright for a light trigger, I think. I think that's bright, so I'm going to put that with my other flashlight. Ooh, I have a hair tie in here. That could be useful. I mean, it's an okay sound, but probably more practical as an actual hair tie. This is a little cardboard tube. Ooh, that makes a fun popping sound. I remember using tubes like this in the video I did with my mom, which was really funny and fun to do. Okay, so I'll keep that. Let's see. Okay, friends, you know what? I have just realized that I need to take care of myself, and I need to take a break from this task. Sometimes decluttering takes longer than we think, and we need to not force ourselves to push through it. I realize that I am getting tired. I'm kind of tired of doing this, and I'm also getting hungry, It's getting close to dinner time, and I'm getting hungry. And so I am going to pause because I want to encourage all of you to set boundaries, to take care of yourself and rest when you need to. So I should do that for myself. So there are still some more things in this box. There are still some more things in the bottom of this box. So we will do a part 2. How does that sound? I will come back on another day and we will finish this up and we will do a part 2. So for now, thank you for hanging out with me and helping me with this task, which ended up being a little more involved than I even realized. Please let me know which triggers you really liked, which ones you would like to see more of in the future, and stay tuned for part 2 of decluttering my trigger box. Take good care of yourself, rest well, and I will see you again soon.